for the technical difficulty. As we come back, the Cavaliers have now gone up 12. 5:12 to play here in the third quarter. We had it right as we went to break at halftime. One of the spectators on the Sisseton side got up to go to the concession stand and unplugged everything that we had plugged in. I'm not sure if they wrapped the cable around their leg as they left or what. But we do apologize. Those things beyond our control on that one. Halftime, the Redmen came out. Cranholz, they've drawn a couple of fouls, but still the Redmen having trouble adjusting to the physical style of play that's going on here. That three by Cranholz, way short, and I don't know, guys, am I the only one that's seeing anything here as far as the physicalness of the play?
It's physical, Johnny, and they're letting them play on both sides. A lot of contact on Roncalli's side. They've only put up 4 points, but they're getting banged around too, but they're finishing their plays.
And they're going to call a carry on Reedy. Yep, he was close to it a couple of times in the first half. Close to it a couple of times. There's Coach Neuendorf. Thanks, Neil. Kind of
here you go,
questioning
buddy.
What was going on. Wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page on that one, but the whole thing was that, yeah, he was close to it a couple of times in the first half. Reedy now with 14 in the ball game to lead all scores. Cranholz right now with 7 for Sisseton. Inside they go to Weatherstone. Weatherstone turns, fires, has his arm hit, ball knocked off the leg. Deitch was at 21, and that was Karst.
That's Karst, I think.
Karst was trying to draw the foul. Kind of fell backwards, hoping to draw the foul on Weatherstone, and left Spencer open for just a moment. Working back in after the Cavaliers had fumbled it out of bounds there. Redmond needing points in a hurry here. Cranholz, dump it down to Maidenwall. Maidenwall spins, goes up with the right hand, he's fouled. Reedy was expecting him to go up with the left hand, TJ, and Hunter crossed him up.
Well, lefty is a lefty, but he went with his right hand. And, John, if this team's going to get back into it, the long-range jumper's not there. They need to do what they did right there and penetrate to the bucket.
Free throw, Maidenwald is good. And Maidenwald, that is his first point of the ball game.
They're going to need him to have a big second half, John.
Maidenwald knocked the second one down. Reedy will go down the lane, shoot over Thompson, good. Reedy now with 16 in the game.
Nice little curl.
Reedy was the player that undid Groton the other night, doing the same thing to Sisseton here tonight. And Maidenwald again on the drive will draw the foul.
They need to do a lot more of that.
Maidenwald will step back to the free throw line, just hit 2 there.
Smart by Thompson, Johnny, not to get too aggressive on that rebound attempt off the missed free throw.
Thompson cuts it back to 10 with his jumper. And a foul on the other end. That free throw by Karst is good. That foul is going to be on Maidenwald. It'll be his second. Second one good by Karst. And right now, Reedy leading the way with 16, including that 4-point play in the first half. Warner at the half up 39-7.
Oh, my.
Inside they go to Weatherstone, and Weatherstone powers it in. Waverly South Shore did not score in the second quarter.
Holy smokes.
Warner was up 19-7 at the end of the first quarter. I think Warner might have their slots, their ticket to the State B in Aberdeen next week. And a foul on Thompson.
That's a big foul.
That'll be the third on Benji.
Boy, it didn't take long for Coach Gross to spin around and go get Steichen.
We'll get Steichen in here. Weatherstone's coming out. Okay, they'll get Spencer out of the ball game here. Landon Steichen coming in, giving the Redmen some pretty good minutes in that first half.
Had a very good first half.
10-point lead for the Cavaliers.
A lot of game left. And John, Neil and I have talked about this in the B's, that shot clock is an ally for Siston.
Blocking foul. Count the basket by Fitz. Wow. Free throw by Fitz is good. Subs coming in the ball game for the Cavaliers. Redmen are as close now as they have been in a long time. Cavs with the basketball. Working baseline. Skip it out over the top. Summers had it. Fitz out on him. Ward working back inside. Thompson very nearly picked up his fourth right there. Now a three on the way. Too strong. Rebound. Steichen has it. Redmond trying to come back. Inside. Hanging. Can't score it as Cranhold. He'll go to the line. The guys, Coach Gross has been asking a lot of his bench. He doesn't go very deep on the bench. Able to get some valuable minutes out of Steichen. The kids come in, he's hit a couple of free throws, grabbed a couple of big rebounds, and played some pretty good defense.
Sometimes that's all it takes, Johnny, is to get things sparked.
Cranhold, 6 points in the first half. He's got 8 in the game. Has pulled the Redmond back to within. Wiseman trying to rag on you, TJ. It's not going to work for me. Sorry, Marty.
Yeah, he said, nice to see Jim Birdie said earlier.
Crandall hits the second free throw. A trip to the State A tournament in Rapid on the line here. 37-32. Redmond they have it down to 5 after trailing by as many as 12 in this quarter. Reedy to Van Orman. Van Orman drives, just throws up a wild shot, hoping for something good. Nothing happened. Morgan out of the corner, his three, no good. And Summers will just catch it, turn and flip it back at the rim, and his foul will go to the line for 2.
John, that's good court awareness there. That's smart.
And Neil Nelson's got the replay for you. I don't know if Neil can hear or not.
Not very good.
Free throw by Summers is good. Summers doesn't score a whole heck of a lot for this Cavalier team, but very valuable running the offense. Heady basketball player, one of the smartest players you're going to run across.
And Roncalli needed those buckets, that free throw in the worst way to stop the bleeding.
Trying to stop the run here for the Cavs. Second one by Summers is good. Right on the money. Redmond won the regular season matchup between these two schools by 12. They trail here by 7. Maidenwall. And all over Cranhold is Van Orman. Not letting them go anywhere. Fitz crosses over down the lane. Now they get it in Cranhold's hands, top of the key. 14 on the shot clock. Cranhold step back 3. No, off the rim. And now a foul called backcourt. This will be the third on Fitz. Yeah. Van Orman got the rebound. Fitz will pick up the personal. Cavaliers ball backcourt. Fitz will have to leave, and Mosier will check back in for Sisseton. Redmond trailing by 7. Summers taking his time here. Shot clock is off. Cavs will hold for the last shot if they can hang on to the basketball. Van Orman off to Morgan behind him. 9 on the shot clock. Sneaks a peek up at the clock, looking for Reedy. Instead, coming to Summers. Summers down the lane, lost it, and a foul is going to be called on Mosier.
Oh, my. Well, they went from letting them play to tightening it up a little bit here in the last 3-4 minutes, John. Big break for Roncalli, really.
Cavaliers are defending state A champions. 0.6 on the clock. Coach Neuendorf wants timeout. What are you going to draw up here, guys?
Maybe something near the rim. I don't know. You don't have a lot of time to do much anything. We saw it in the Bees, Johnny. We saw a play drawn up like that up near the rim on a little alley-oop play. So, yeah, maybe that's what they'll try to do.
Neil, I think I finally figured out which headset you have on, sir. You're on that one. I think we can hear you now. You're good. We've got you. We've got you, sir. 39-32.6 on the clock. Cavaliers led 9-8 at the end of one, 29-20 at half, led by as many as 12 here in the third, and that should do it. Weatherstone blocks the shot regardless. Third quarter in the books, 39-32, Cavaliers leading the Sisseton Redmond at the Region 1A Championship game in Groton.
Rosalie's in Sisseton is the dining experience you deserve. Whether you're stopping in to check out what's in the bakery for the day or picking up your custom-made cake, if you want to stay a while, you can get a $5 breakfast. Stop in for their lunch specials. That includes bread bowl soups and their brand new and expanded salad bar. Every evening, stop in for an amazing dinner that includes their Saturday night specials. Or book an event for any occasion with their closed-off banquet area. That's Rosalie's on the 4-lane in Sisseton.
Teams coming back out here for the final 8 minutes. And TJ, what does Sisseton have to do to work their way back in this thing?
Oh, I think they still have to get to the free throw line. They're not shooting the ball very well from the outside. Their only chance is moving it through the lane and getting to the free throw line if they don't get the layup.
Cavaliers already in the have 17 fouls. Redmond go to the free throw line with every free throw. That's a travel on Summers. Fourth quarter starts with a travel on of Braden Summers. 6'1" junior. 4 points in the ball game. Gus Reedy leading the way here. He has 14 for the Cavaliers. No, 16 for the Cavaliers. And I think Cranhold thought Mosier was going to cut down. Steal by Morgan. Morgan goes up. Blocked by Cranhold. Wow. Ethan Cranhold, what a block. And TJ, I think your camera, we're getting some of the Sisseton fans there when they stand up.
Oh, we are.
Over the back. Foul, and now Summers will go up. Summers trying to shoot around Cranhold. Can't make it. Rebound, Maidenwall.
Looks like he lost it on the way up.
I think he was waiting for Cranhold to get there. Cavaliers have tightened the defense up on Ethan Cranhold. He hasn't been able to get free for hardly anything tonight at all. Mosier in the corner. Hasn't helped. The supporting cast has not been able to get anything going offensively. Off the glass, nope. It would have counted had it gone, but we got a hand check call on the Cavaliers, and that'll send Maidenwall to the free throw line.
I think they're shooting 1-on-1.
1-and-1 is what they're shooting. Ellenbold had me updated here. Del Rapids up 41-27 at the half. Little Wound leads Winter 24-19 at the half. That's 7A. Parkston 28, Mount Vernon Plankinton 27 at the half. That's 5A. Free throw on the front end missed by Maidenwall. All of the State A teams will be decided it tonight. You're watching the Region 1A on mysdtalk.com. Finally back. Here's Reedy. Free throw or the three-pointer? No, we have a foul called. This is going to be on Fitz. Morgan sent the screen. I think Fitz ran through the screen. That'll be the fourth on Fitz. No, they say Maidenwald?
Yeah, saying on lefty.
All right, where is Maidenwald at in the play? I don't even see him anywhere in the play. Mosier checks in for the Redmen. Out will go Steichen.
Coach Gross wants a timeout.
Coach Gross takes time here. His team trails by 7. 39-32, 6:36 to play in the ball game.
Since 1993, Vogel's Woodworking has manufactured and installed a variety of products, including custom cabinets, closets, and countertops. Call today to get a custom solution for your specific need. Off the shelf may not be right for you, and that's where Vogel's Woodworking steps in. From measuring to installation, Vogel's is right there with you. Visit their website to see pictures of their work and to hear what their customers have to say. Vogel's Woodworking in Webster.
Cranhol's second one is good.
At least it's been a little late before they made the adjustment.
42-34. Cavaliers came back to start after the timeout with a three-point play. And that's going to be a foul called on Maidenwald. As Dyke sets the screen up top. Well, that's Karst that set the screen. He'll go to the free throw line. That's the 8th team foul on the Redmen. Cavaliers, the defending state A champions. Free throw missed on the front end. Mosier gets it in Cranhol's hands. Cranhold all the way down in the lane, puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out. Mosier had it for a moment, scramble for it. Cavaliers have it. Possession arrow, and it belongs to, I think, Sisseton. It'll stay here with the Redmen. You're welcome, Peterson. We get caught up in watching the game, and I forget to turn the sound back up because we don't want you to hear what's going on with us. And that'll be an over and back on the Redmen. Boy, when you say nothing working right?
Yeah, it's kind of a Murphy's Law type of game right now for System.
We saw this with South Dakota State last night working on Denver. Denver was up by 12 with 5 to go, and now Redmond putting on the defense, forcing a Coach Neuendorf and the Cavs to call another timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout instead of taking the full 1 minute this time. How's that?
Tri-State Building Center is dedicated in making your project a success. They are your True Value hardware store located on the 4-lane in Sisseton. Tri-State Building has the supplies to make your job easy this winter. And for the do-it-yourselfer, there's a large selection to choose from with the best quality for your dollar. So start those remodel plans now. And afterwards, cleanup is a breeze. Stop in today. Tri-State Building Center on the 4-lane in Sisseton.
Well, as we come back to live action here in the 4A, Dakota Valley leads Vermilion 34-31. 5A, it's Mount Vernon Plankinton leading Parkston 49-34 after 3. Little one over Winner 24-19 at the half. And that's in 7A. Mr. Ellenbolt, thank you for the scores, my friend. Morgan, Cavaliers just going to take time off the clock here. If they shoot it with anything over under 10. Here's Cranhole, spins through traffic, has it knocked away from behind, goes and gets it. Cranhole steps, wants to shoot, missed it, got it back, counted, and a foul. That right there is just perseverance by Ethan Cranhold and not giving up.
Just determination.
Wow.
One of the reasons why he's been successful at this game.
The ball knocked away on the other end. Cranhold somehow got it. Nearly lost it at midcourt. Lost it at the head of the key. Got it back on the baseline. Missed the first shot. Made the second. Was fouled. He'll go to the line and make the free throw. The three-point play for Cranhold. That's his first basket this half, fellas.
Aberdeen's done a good job.
42-37. It's down to 5. 5:14 to play. Here you go. We'll get the scoreboard back here for you. My bad. And that's why most people have just the announcers calling the game and somebody else running everything. Reedy down the lane, hangs, puts it up. Tough shot, but he made it. 52-20, Warner. That's a fourth quarter score. Warner over Waverly South Shore in the Region 1B game. Cranhole, his team down by 7. Looking for something good to happen. Maidenwall, stutter step down the lane. Contact, put it up. They're not bailing you out tonight, guys.
Nope.
No bailouts tonight. Felt the contact, just went ahead and flipped it up. That's the second time we've seen Maidenwall do that tonight, and it just has not been a foul call. Morgan steps out near side. He's got it for the Cavaliers. These two teams, it's come down to these two teams the last 4 years here in the Region 1A. They've taken turns going to the state tournament. Here's Morgan, long three, no. Summers with the rebound.
Nobody got a body on him, John.
Summers baseline drive, rolled it up, no good. Tipped by Weatherstone. Weatherstone got drilled right in the head, guys. I don't know who else that Coach Crandall has got. Weatherstone, he got popped good.
Well, they're going to bring Steichen in.
But he's going to have to leave the game. They stopped the game. Better give that young man a standing 8 count. Mosier looking cross court. Maidenwall. Cranhold's got a defense all over him. Cranhold wants to drive. Cranhold in the lane. Fall away shot fouled. On the shot, he'll go to the line. Is this a case, TJ, where Sisseton probably just needs, when they have the ball, clear out and let Ethan go to work?
You could do it that way.
Because suddenly they're starting to call the fouls.
Yeah, like I said a few minutes ago, it's getting a little tighter, and I think that will be the Sisson's advantage. That's why I kept saying they need to really try to get to the bucket.
Cranhold back at the free throw line. First one's good. Cranhold has hit 7 free throws here in this half. 9 points in the half, only 1 field goal. Second one, in and out, no good.
Jinxed him.
44-38, 3:40 to play in the ball game. A trip to the State A tournament on the line here. Reedy. Steichen jumps out, then forgets to pick him up, and Reedy will drop it in.
You can't let that kid open at all, John. I don't know why he's open.
Steichen stepped out on the hedge, forced him wide. Tried to recover back to his man that turned his back to Reedy after Reedy had gotten away from Maidenwald. Mosier, three, good. That's some of the offense that Sisseton's been needing. 46-38 now. Or make it 46-41. A little slow getting the score up there. All right. Timeout taken here by Coach Gross and the Redmen. We'll be back after this.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, we're down to 3:11 to play in the ball game. Redmen are back to within 5 once again. Seems like they've been there for a while on that on that side of things. Had it to 5 a couple of times. Fiedler in the ball game, number 5. There's Summers. He has the ball out front. Maidenwald fights through the pick of Morgan. Reedy has it in his hands. Reedy, little slip screen there, can't get free. And again, Cavaliers under 10 on the shot clock. Now they'll start looking seriously for the shot here. They'll get it in Reedy's hands. Knocked away, stolen by Cranhold.
Good defense by Ethan.
They put Cranhold over on Reedy that time. A little bit taller player. 2:29 to play in the ball game. Redmen have it. Cranhold, free throw line, pull up short. Rebound comes right back to Summers. You could see that was going to be a little short from the time he left it out of his hands.
His release point was a little low.
And again, the Cavaliers content to run clock. They lead by 5, 2 minutes to play. And that's going to be a foul in, a 3 seconds called on Fiedler. Is it on Fiedler or Morgan?
It's on 32. Is that 32?
Is it 32?
32, Johnny.
And now Coach Whitlock talking with Coach Neuendorf there. Neuendorf not liking the call. First one they've had all night on that.
Looked like Whitlock was barking right back at him.
Good camera work there, Neil. Here's Cranhold on the drive, lays it in, and he's fouled. Cranhold going right to the basket.
Again, Johnny, they're not worried about the jumper. They're just penetrating to the bucket.
And Cranhold, not wasting any time, goes right to the basket. Saw a little bit of daylight on that weak side. TJ didn't hesitate.
Yep, crossed over and went.
Did not hesitate whatsoever. Cranhold's at the free throw line. Can't hit the free throw. Mosier almost came up with a rebound. Summers in the backcourt, minute 49 to play. This is close as Sisseton's been since early second quarter. Summers, stutter step back, 5-second count was on, just barely got rid of it ahead of the call. Here's Van Orman, off to Reedy. Maidenwald guarding him now. Steichen steps out, Hedges tries to get back. Good help side defense by Fitz. Fitz coming over from the weak side, made the steal. Redmen have it, chance to tie, minute 22 to play.
That play was started by Steichen peeling off and helping out, Johnny.
Come out in the hedge, and now Cranhold leans in, steps back, goes up, keeps his feet, 3, no. Rebound tipped around, Ethan has it, goes back up in traffic, will lay it in. Redmen have got it to 1 with a minute to play. Timeout, Aberdeen Roncalli. Redmen fans going crazy here in the stands. Cavaliers take the time, and this will be a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're watching high school boys basketball on mysdtalk.com.
Rosalie's in Sisseton is the dining experience you deserve. Stop in for their lunch specials. That includes bread bowl soups and their brand new and expanded salad bar. Every evening, stop in for an amazing dinner that includes their Saturday night specials. Or book an event for any occasion with their closed-off banquet area. That's Rosalie's on the 4-lane in Sisseton.
Well, after the Redmen have rallied to cut it to 1 here with 59 seconds to play, the Cavaliers take that timeout. Cavaliers take the time. I don't know if you can hear us or not with the Sisseton fans start.
I don't know if they can see anything or not.
We don't have a crowd mic. I switched over to Neil's camera. He's got a little better angle here on this. With the Sisseton fans standing up. Neil, you've got the main shot here, buddy. Cavaliers with the 1-point lead, 19 on the shot clock. Redmond just have to play good defense here, solid D.
Yeah, they don't need to foul.
No need to foul. Play solid defense. 6 on the shot clock. In the lane, shot up, no good, rebound, Cranhold. Cavaliers ran the shot clock down, got the shot that they wanted, couldn't hit it. Redmond have it, and a chance to take their first lead since the first quarter. Cranhold, stutter step, defense all over him, finds Steichen in the corner. Steichen looking at somebody cutting, and that's going to be a foul called in the corner on Connor Deitch on the reach.
Timeout, Johnny, no foul.
No foul, timeout. All right, my bad. Whoa, I thought for sure that was Wade Deitch was looking around. I thought for sure that was going to be.
Well, I think he wondered when the whistle blew if it was on him.
Turned around to protest, had me going, how in the world did Whitlock hear Gross yelling timeout?
Good question.
That's my question. I can't hear anything. Text rolling in or what? You okay?
No, NDSU leads SDSU 10-8 in the first half.
Okay.
Summit League Championship. Did you hear that, Karna Zemer?
I have no idea what is going on here. We're keeping it right here. We don't want to take a chance
we're not.
On anything getting
we're dumb. We're not stupid.
Unplugged. We're all jacked up. Redmond have it. Shot clock is off. 16 seconds to play. They'll try to probably get it into Cranhold's hands. Defense all over him. They'll go to Fitz instead. 14. Cranhold coming for it. Cranhold has it in his hands.
Just clear it out.
They'll clear out. Cranhold will go to work. Cranhold in traffic. Puts it up. Rolls it in. Good. Cranhold with 5 seconds to play. Reedy has it. Neuendorf yelling timeout.
No, there's
Nobody
timeout.
Hurt him. Nobody hurt him. And Cranhold.
I hate to say this, but they might want to put another second and a half on. Neuendorf called the timeout right afterwards, and the official back there blew the whistle. But as you said, Johnny, nobody heard anything.
And that's what I think Coach Neuendorf was talking about. They're going over to check at the scorer's table. Mr. Neal's over there to check. Roncalli fans are at, or Roncalli coach is asking.
Coach Hayline, he's.
Coach Hayline asking where, well, they're going to get it back at the other end. 7.2
Okay, that's
back.
right. Yep. That is the right call.
7.2 is what they put on. And Neil, you still got the main shot because Sisseton fans have not sat down. And TJ's camera's blocked there in the corner.
Yeah, in the corner.
So TJ, you're all over the place here. You can go wherever you want to go.
All right.
I'll pick it up from down here. 47-46, Redmond. First lead of the ball game for Sisseton since the first quarter. They came from 12 down to take a 1-point lead. Redmond fans are yelling. I'm not sure if you can hear them. They're yelling about 5 seconds, and now that's
not right. They're wrong. Coach
Gross out there.
Coach Gross getting an explanation.
Well, Neil, you've got the shot here, buddy.
Yeah.
7.2 on the clock. Cavaliers have it. They've out of timeout. Summers racing down court. 4 seconds. Summers all the way in, goes up, rolls it in and the game is over. Summers, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cavaliers are saying the referees are saying get your players off the court. The clock should not have ran out.
No.
Summers racing down court. Ran all the way through. He was at the head of the key with 4 seconds on the clock. Right at 4. He was coming up to the head of the key. There should be at least 2 seconds on the clock. Or they're going to go 1. I see.
Looked like Whitlock showed 1.
1.2. I knew there was still some time left on the clock. Coach Gross out there talking to his players.
John, that's sinful to allow him go coast to coast, though. I mean, I couldn't see because everyone's in my way. All I could see was this young man come shooting through.
Well, and I think, TJ, what happened with Sisseton was they slanted everybody toward Reedy.
Okay.
The floor kind of tilted that way toward Reedy,
which would make sense.
Yeah, he's been killing them tonight. And Summers saw the angle, and we talked about that earlier about what a heady player.
You had said that, yeah.
He's smart.
So give Summers a lot of credit to recognize what was happening.
I'm not sure if that's the play call Coach Neuendorf had or not, but Summers saw the opening and took it right to the basket.
1.2, Giant. They can still get a shot off.
And he put it over Weatherstone, too. Here's the final 1.2, and that'll be the final timeout for Coach Gross. Redmond, we'll keep it right here, Neil. We're not going anywhere at all. You want to focus in on the Sisseton huddle there. You can go right ahead. TJ, you got the Cavalier huddle. You got an angle on those guys?
Faintly.
Okay. There's the Redmond huddle. There's the Cavalier huddle.
At the top of Mr. Mullen's head.
Go shoot over the top.
I'll try to get over his head, though. There we go.
Shoot right over the top.
There we go. We'll try that.
There's the situation, folks. 1.2 on the clock. There's the Redmond huddle.
Now, if you watched the SDSU game last night, you learned that you can easily create a silly foul and send your opponent to the line with just a few ticks left.
Wow.
As what happened with the Jackrabbits and the Pioneers at the University of Denver.
Well,
you don't want to repeat that if you're Roncalli.
That's the question. The Cavaliers pull the defense back. They're going to put Hamrick in, 6'6", junior, to guard the ball out of bounds. Make it a little tougher to get the pass over. Hamrick guarding here. Maidenwall running, looking for someone to pass to. Just lobs it up, and that's going to be it. Cavaliers will wrap it up here. Aberdeen Roncalli is headed to the State A tournament with a 48-47 win over the Sisseton Redmond. And it is a stunned Sisseton crowd right now, TJ.
Yeah, it is. They thought they had it when Cranhold got them back in it and took the lead. But that's why you finished the game out.
Scored with a little too much time left on the clock.
Yeah, not saying you can really pick and choose that at times, but I think you hit it on the head, Johnny, where they didn't expect Summers to do what he did coast to coast like that. I don't think that's what they were looking for at all, as they shifted over to take on, was it Reedy?
Reedy, yep.
And Summers, you got to tip your hat to him, too, understanding the situation.
Well,
and then getting it over Weatherstone, as you say.
Last year at the State A tournament, talking to the Roncalli fans out there, they were telling me about this Summers kid. He hurt his knee, and you see the brace on his knee. That's number 44 right there with his back to you. Who's got a camera shot on him, guy? TJ's got him. All right, TJ's got him. There, young man, number 44. He's got the big brace on his right leg. Hurt his leg, was out last year, didn't play. The Cavalier fans, some of the people around the basketball program was telling me that young man, they said, just wait. He is so smart, and his basketball IQ is so high. I would have to believe, TJ, that was something that Summers just saw and took it when he saw the lane to the basket.
Yep, I agree.
Because I don't know how you could call that play, but Redmond had everybody kind of slanted toward Gus Reedy there at the end. And Neil, you got the Sisseton bench there.
Of course, Coach Neuendorf, he'll get a lot of credit for it, but he might not have had anything to do with that. And sometimes you may not always have the best athletes, Johnny, but sometimes it's great to have smart kids on the floor.
Let me direct your attention to the scores table where Region 1 Commissioner Brian Sherry will present the tournament hardware to to the Region 1A Boys Basketball Tournament champion, Ebony Roncalli Cavaliers. Number 3, Gus Reedy. Number 4, Sam Van Orman. Number 5, Connor Fiedler. Number 10, Eric Holzer.
Well, for this Redmond team, certainly nothing to hang their heads about.
Oh, no, not at all. Good group of young men, worked very hard this year.
Number 20, Connor Deitch.
Overcame some injuries.
4A final, Dakota Valley beats Vermilion 51-50.
Ooh, another humdinger.
Chamberlain is in. Chamberlain is in. Sioux Valley is in. Roncalli is in. Dakota Valley is in. And any more finals here? Dells was leading Sioux Falls Christian 54-47 in the fourth. Wow, Sioux Falls Christian would have been. They make it to state. They're the number 1 seed, I thought, looking at the way things were breaking down.
Number 33, William Schaefer.
Well, hats off to this Redmond squad and Coach Gross in his first year as head coach.
Now, Coach Gross has done a great job with this program, John.
And when the game was on the line, he went to his 6'6" senior, Ethan Cranhole, and said, "It's in your hands, big fella."
I think that's how you coach, too. I think that's what you do.
Cranhole brought him back 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 points in the second half for Ethan Cranhole, including the final 10 points of the game for the Redmond.
He got him back into it. I mean, that young man can look in the mirror and say he did everything he could tonight.
Got him back, got him in. And it just wasn't enough at the end as Braden Summers, Coach Cranhole, keeping his team out on the floor.
That's a good sign of class right there, Johnny.
Until the trophies are handed out, now the team leaves. And I'm sure it's going to be a disappointed locker room for the Redmond.
It'll be a quiet one.
And it's going to hurt like heck for tonight and for a long time, but build them up, bring them back next year. You've still got you got a great returning group. Of course, you're going to lose Andrew Fitz, Ethan Cranhold, Dane Gill, Dustin Mosier, and Matthew Nealon. Nealon, of course, with that foot injury, did not play. We lost him about halfway through the season. A good group of seniors saying goodbye, playing their final game for the Redmond here tonight, ending their careers in the region championship game. We'll be back to wrap it up on mysdtalk.com right after this.
Larson's Implement in Wheaton, Minnesota has been your local John Deere dealer for over 50 years. And when you stop in, you'll discover why they are the all-around John Deere dealer. When you look at their inventory of farm and ranch machinery, lawn, garden, commercial equipment, and the ever-popular lines of Gator utility vehicles, it's easy to see why they are the area leader. And Larson's also has a knowledgeable and courteous parts and service department that is there for you well after the sale. Larson's Implement in Wheaton. Stop in or call today, 1-800-950-4417, or visit them at larsonsinc.com.
Napa Auto Parts First Call Auto in Sisseton is your senior Martin paint dealer. From the occasional touch-up to the complete paint job, Napa can match almost any color from any company. Ask around and you'll see why Napa Auto Parts in Sisseton is where the auto repair pros and the do-it-yourselfers go for auto parts. Napa is your Henniker snowplow and spreader dealer. Napa Auto Parts First Call Auto in Sisseton. Open Sundays for your convenience.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Winter driving is here, and that means winter accidents. Ouch. But when those fender benders do occur, call Thielen Auto Body in Sisseton in their new location at the Industrial Park. Thielen Auto Body will fix those dings and crunches and get your vehicle looking like new the day you bought it. Thielen Auto Body in their new location at the Industrial Park in Sisseton. Call them today at 698-3676. Rosalie's in Sisseton is the dining experience you deserve. Whether you're stopping in to check out what's in the bakery for the day or picking up your custom-made cake, if you want to stay a while, you can get a $5 breakfast. Stop in for their lunch specials. That includes bread bowl soups and their brand new and expanded salad bar. Every evening, stop in for an amazing dinner that includes their Saturday night specials. Or book an event for any occasion with their closed-off banquet area. That's Rosalie's on the 4-lane in Sisseton. Tri-State Building Center is dedicated in making your project a success. They are your True Value hardware store located on the 4-lane in Sisseton. Tri-State Building has the supplies to make your job easy this winter. And for the do-it-yourselfer, there's a large selection to choose from with the best quality for your dollar. So start those remodel plans now. And afterwards, cleanup is a breeze. Stop in today. Tri-State Building Center on the 4-lane in Sisseton.
Since 1993, Vogel's Woodworking has manufactured and installed a variety of products, including custom cabinets, closets, and countertops. Call today to get a custom solution for your specific need. Off the shelf may not be right for you, and that's where Vogel's Woodworking steps in. From measuring to installation, Vogel's is right there with you. Visit their website to see pictures of their work and to hear what their customers have to say. Vogel's Woodworking in Webster.
Well, there's the celebration going on the floor below us with the Aberdeen Roncalli Cavaliers winning at 48-47. They just now found a ladder, TJ, to come in and cut the nets down.
Well, they did a good job right up to that point. They forgot they needed a ladder.
Mr. Shearing, way to go there, buddy.
This is a nice stadium, nice arena, I should say, Johnny. Good place for basketball.
Well, final numbers look like this. First for the Redmen, they were led by Ethan Cranhold with 21 points. 15 of those coming in the second half for Cranhold. 6 points for Benji Thompson, 6 for Spencer Weatherstone, 5 for Dustin Mosier, 5 for Andrew Fitz, 2 for Hunter Maidenwald, and 2 for Austin Steichen. Cavaliers are led by Gus Reedy with 20 points. Had 12 in the first half. Redmond did a much better job in the second half, but they forgot to cover up Braden Summers. 8 points for Logan Karst, 7 for Connor Deitch, 5 for Connor Fiedler, and 4 points for Braden Summers. And guys out, hang on here, 6 points for Summers. Cavaliers led 9-8 at the end of one, 29-20 at the half, 39-32 after into three. Led by as many as 12 in the second half before the Redmen was able to fight back behind Ethan Crandall, scored the last 10 points of the ballgame for Sisseton. Took it right to him, gave the Redmen a lead, the first time they'd led since the first quarter at 47-46. 7 seconds on the clock. Cavaliers come down. Braden Summers drives all the way to the basket, lays it in, and there's your final at the buzzer. And TJ, what can you say? I mean, the Cavaliers, they hung on. I mean, they persevered. They adjusted their game rather quickly the way the game was being called, and I thought Sisseton kind of struggled with that a bit.
Took them a while to figure it out, and once the Redmen decided this is the way the game is going to call, they immediately attacked the bucket. And lo and behold, they got to the free throw line. They got some nice buckets. Johnny got back into it. And as you said, right after the game, they gave it to Ethan Crandall. Coach Gross said, here you go, kiddo. You're the senior. Let it ride. And he not only got him back into it, Johnny, he gave him the lead, but as you said, a little bit too much time, like you can actually manage that. And great job by Summers, as you said, a very smart young man, and he showed it right there. He saw the situation, took advantage of it, and got the bucket with just about a tick or so left.
Well, I'm going to have to talk to Coach Neuendorf and ask him if that was a set play he had, or if
I'm
that was
kind of
just
curious
Summers
about that
just
too.
Reading it. And the way Summers is, I actually think that was something he read because Sisseton, every bit of the defense was going toward Gus Reedy on that final play.
Even Crandall got himself spun around on that. And by that time, Summers is already time, he's already past half court.
Summers, Weatherstone come over to pick him up, and Summers just kind of floated it off.
And Weatherstone did a nice job. There wasn't much he could. He stepped over like he needed to. Summers just made the play.
And that's the way it is. The Cavaliers will go on to the State A tournament in Rapid City next week. Here's the finals we have for you so far. Chamberlain is in. Sioux Valley is in. Sioux Falls Christian didn't lead in their game until the final 20 seconds, and they win.
Oh, wow.
60-59 over Dells.
Just the way you draw it up, huh, Johnny?
And the final in 4A, Dakota Valley beats Vermilion 51-50. 52-50 the final in that one. Thanks, Gary. And the region of 5A, Plankinton, Mount Vernon Plankinton wins that 61-56 over Parkston. And I think that was it. And Brad Tangen sent us the final from that win in Warner, or down in Millbank. The final 62-59, Warner in the Region 1B.
62-50. Did you say 62?
No, sorry, 62-29.
Okay, that sounds.
Whoa, thanks. Yeah, you're Tangen back there listening and watching.
That's what was a heck of a comeback considering
they only didn't
score.
In the second
yeah.
quarter.
Waverly South Shore did not score in the second quarter.
They were up 39. Warner was up 39-7 at half. They were up 19-7 at the end of the first quarter. Go on to win at 62-29. So congratulations to Warner on winning the Region 1B. And they'll be in Aberdeen next week. The final again here, a heartbreaker for the Redmen. They fall to Aberdeen Roncalli 48-47 in the Region 1A championship game.
Tough to watch anyone lose this game, Johnny. Both teams played really hard. It's one of those games you hate to have someone get the L, but someone had to do it, and tonight it was Sisseton.
Well, and TJ, this will wrap up our coverage of high school sports for this basketball season. We're on to bigger and better things. And for the folks listening, if you're thinking about security systems or sound systems, give us a call. We need something to keep us busy until next basketball or next football season kicks off.
Yep. Please call. We've got some things lined up, so our schedule's kind of going quickly. So if you are looking for something for your farm or your business or your home, please give us a call as we have some jobs lining up and things are filling up fast.
And for the security stuff, we can set you up. If you got any questions, need some references, give us a call. We'll set you up with and talk to some of the folks we've already done jobs for, and on that security stuff. And that's getting to be more and more important with everything that's going on in the world today. It's always nice to have that extra set of eyes.
That's right. It's good for the insurance.
All right. For Neil Nelson, I'm TJ. No, for Neil and TJ, I'm John. I forgot who it was there. Yeah, we'll be down at the State B, leaving out tomorrow for Huron for the State B girls basketball tournament. So if you're watching public broadcasting for any of those games, you'll be able to hopefully tune in and be able to watch without having flashbacks and nightmares. It's, oh Lord, it's Sieber again. He's all over the place.
Yeah, oh Lord, it's Sieber.
Yeah.
We look forward to it, Johnny.
All right, guys, that'll wrap it up here tonight. So one more time, the Cavaliers won it 48-47 over the Redmen in the Region 1A. Good night from Aberdeen.